So it looks like they're going to attack Sky again. That army, that one at the back's pretty good. So it's that guy again, Jalir Havas, the general. Again, he's probably, it says here, for Dread. Consciously works terror and blackmail into his strategies. So that'll be like he's probably killing his prisoners, exterminating towns. So he's not really well liked on the battlefield. So we've got the siege equipment right there. I think we're going to go for the next turn. Can't really do anything right now. Getting attacked by the Norwegian Navy again. So we won the last battle. We've actually lost that battle there. Nothing I can do there. You can't control the ships. So I just auto resolve the battles. Probably going to lose a lot of naval battles here. I don't have the resources to get a good navy just yet. I'm going to concentrate on the land battle. Take over the mainland. Make sure the mainland is secure. That'll be quite a big target right there. And so will... that'll be Castletown. That's the English army right there. So obviously they've got the archer militia, the spear militia there. They're very good on defence. England has very good knights and archers. Obviously they get the longbowmen. So I don't think England will attack just yet. I think it's Norway that's the main threat right now. So we're going to attack Dunstaffnage. We're going to assault. We've got 2 battering rams, 2 ladders. That should be enough, I think. We've got 5-to-3 ratio for the men, and obviously we've got the great general Angus Fennis in charge. He's already 6 stars. He's only got 21. So we got a star just from joining the army. So we're going to fight this battle on the map. We're going to take over Dunstaffnage. We're going to impress the Council of Nobles and hopefully get some badass troops. Hopefully it's like more Highlanders. They're pretty good troops. Obviously they have a really cool outfit, they have the war paint, and they're effective against armour. So again, lovely Scottish weather again. Raining, not as heavy as before. I think we're going to wait for a bit. Hopefully it clears up. Okay, this looks better. We're going to start deployment. Start deployment here. And so stop raining. Slightly better weather. Or much better weather. We're just going to see what we have to do here. So the center is there. We've got two ladders. 2 battering rams. Quite a lot of archers. So I think we're gonna keep the Highlanders safe. I think that's probably the best thing. Keep them as 2. They're in reserve. The pike will be 1. So they're 1. The heavy pike. I'm gonna send the heavy pike in first. The walls have to be taken. So the heavy pike are fairly powerful on the defence. They have suits of armour. So if we can just get a foothold, we can pour troops in. We're gonna put the heavy pike right there, I think. And what's that? The peasant archers. So they can take off their siege equipment. So there's the great, I think it was Duncan Fennis, whatever he's called. So these guys are going to attack there. These guys are going to attack over here. Gonna run them in. I'm going to put forward the archers. They're not going to get too much damage, but it's going to take away the fire from my guys. Hopefully any slide shots there, they will shoot the archers and not the heavy pikemen. So pretty cool graphics actually. Enjoying the grassy features right there. I do like how Medieval 2 was programmed. like the engine, I like the graphics as well. Look at the cool buildings right there. Very, very well done. So hopefully we can get a foothold right there. They have archers there now. It's just a unit of Highlanders. So we've got the heavy pike. They're going to go straight in. So 2 units of Highlanders right there. Well, there's actually 1 unit of peasant archers, 1 Highlanders. So these guys are in suits of armor. They will absolutely annihilate these guys. Switch these guys to flaming arrows. In fact, I will actually pull these guys back. But these guys are going to win on their own. I'm going to move forward the pike just in case these guys can't break through. So these guys are going to absolutely destroy the archers and the Highlanders. Check out these guys here. Pretty cool swords. They have really good defense. So the Highlanders are pretty badass. If you've ever seen that film Braveheart, it's freaking awesome. They're doing so much damage right there. So we probably lose a little bit at the start. It's just having so many troops there, the first line always gets annihilated. But once they gain a foothold here, we do have better troops. We'll check what he has. He's got Highland Rabble. So they're probably out with range still. Do have the 4 units of archers, and they're Highland archers, so they're going to be very powerful. So we're attacking from both sides there. And they're just going to get annihilated. They're going to run straight into the armor dudes. Plus, another thing, the general is so much better than the enemy general. So are these guys routing? Yeah, they're routing. So we're going to go for the Highlanders again. Oh, I could take these guys over there. They're getting a lot of shots from the peasant archers. But I think we're going to annihilate the Highlanders first. Because they're getting attacked from 2 different sides. And once these guys start to rout, and they're actually wavering anyway, we're going to send over both units. And hopefully these guys charge straight through, scare these guys, and then they rout. So it's been a few years since I've played Medieval 2, so I remember some of the tricks. So they're getting annihilated. These guys are routing. So now we're gonna run these guys over, start attacking those guys. You're gonna put the pikes on the walls here. And that's basically just in case these rabble run down. Again, the battle's pretty much won anyway. So they're sending forward Highland Rabble. So the Highland Rabble, they're fairly cheap men. They're cheap to buy. They're cheap to maintain, but they're crap in combat. So using these guys on the wall is pretty stupid by the AI. You're better to use the numbers, like attacking from the front and then using them at the sides or the rear. Obviously the AI is stupid. So we've got one guy in a suit of armour that's just being killed by the rabble. So these guys have glitched, I think. So we need to try and get these guys round. They've taken a lot of damage from the archers. Get these guys round, get them start attacking the Highland Rabble. We're going to move forward the general as well. So that's the Highland Rabble just broken right there. Again, very weak troops. I'm just going to press forward with everything. So that's them running away right there. Get more archers over here. Get these guys to flame the archers. I think we're going to fast forward this. We're going to push through here. So we need to charge over everything. Start attacking these guys. So that's it, heavy pike versus archers. They'll basically have no chance here. Let's switch to flaming arrows here. And these guys are going to get destroyed. Although it does say victory is certain. They're not going to win this. So we've got some troops that are fighting to the death. Fortunately the heavy pike actually routed. We're going to shoot some arrows at these guys. That's pretty cool effects right there. Some guys on fire. So we need to get these guys forward. Going to run forward the Highland Pike, or the Highlanders right there. We're going to get them. They're probably going to suffer a couple of casualties. So because that tower is actually active, they're going to take some shots from that. But I'm going to get these guys down and get the outflank on the Highland Rabble. Because I'm actually losing more troops than I want now. We're getting a lot of good kills on the Highland Rabble, but we're taking too much damage. So that group of Highland Archers doing a lot of damage to the Highland Rabble. Getting some good kills here actually. And that unit of Highland pikemen. They're actually, somehow those guys got behind the Highland Rabble. Started getting a lot of good kills versus the Highland Rabble, so it won't be long before these guys start to rout. They're actually waving already. Let's switch the arrows onto them. And they'll probably waver, they'll probably rout quite soon, I'd imagine. Let's just run these guys over. And that charge will probably make those guys rout. They're already down to 23, they've lost like 10 units. So that's them routing right there. We're going to get the Highlanders, bring them down, and then we're going to start attacking properly. I think we'll keep the archers here because it looks like they're wanting to counterattack quite a lot. And do we have the tower just yet? So we're going to bring forward the Highlanders, and the AIs actually play not bad here. The AI is usually pretty stupid. We've taken a lot of damage from the Highland rabble, but we're going to use the Highlanders now. This is my chance to use my Highlanders. Got another unit of pikes right there. And we're going to pull these guys up, I think. So these guys are going to basically attack the rear of the rabble, and then it's going to be basically game over. And they're already routing. So there's going to be a battle here between the rabble and the Highlanders. They're going to suffer a shitload of damage. That's us going to be inside the castle or the village now. Got our general's bodyguard. This guy is really powerful. I don't really want to risk him, to be honest. So I think we're going to send everything forward. We're going to attack en masse. Select all the missile and fire at will. Let's use some flames. So we're going to get everyone down here. And the Highlanders are doing a lot of damage. It says victory is certain. We might do a little chart. I mean, I don't really want to risk the general. The general is a 6-star general. He's only 21. It's not worth it if he was to die. So we're going to basically send in the Highlanders. These guys are going to get a lot of damage versus the archers and the enemy Highlanders. Obviously, these guys are basically losing the battle now. They're going to have low morale. Once my archers start sending in the fireworks, it's going to be game over. And that's the enemy general just died. So we're going to send in the fireworks right now. And we're going to see some flames. And we're going to lose some troops ourselves. I think we might even pull these guys back. So they're going to absolutely destroy the Highlanders with those flames right there. Losing some troops ourselves. Actually, I think we'll turn these guys off. We're losing more troops ourselves, actually. Use the pike to attack these guys with the Highlanders. Send in these guys, and don't think I want to use the flames anymore. So we're going to triple speed this. I'm going to send in the archers as well. Why not? Nothing we can really do to sort of prevent more losses. Probably send round the archers. Missile. Get everyone to attack. So that should be a victory for us. Not too much, I think it's only really, what 2 Highland rabble left. It's going to be game over, a victory for us. That's a clear victory for our side. Lost some troops there. We had a lot of archers in this battle. We've not lost too many archers ourselves, but we lost a couple of spear units. But nevertheless, this is a victory for us. It's going to help us a lot in this campaign. Hopefully we can maybe use these extra units that we get to fight Norway. So let's have a look at what we get. That'll be the mission successful, captured in Staffnage. And we're going to occupy settlement. don't want anyone to be too unhappy in the settlement. Mission success. You've been rewarded with 4 units of Hulk at your capital. I think Hulk are... What are Hulk? So capital is Perth. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hulk were ships. So it's basically... I can't use these because the English army's in the way of the English Navy. These guys are really expensive. I can't really afford to keep these guys. So we're going to have to disband. He's like 800 florins per month. Can't afford that. But we've captured in Staffnage. And the people are happy in the Staffnage. It's 84% Scottish and 15% Norwegian. And the famous Angus Fennis is 4 stars. So for some reason he's gone from 6 stars to 4 stars. That's quite weird. Don't know why that happened. Maybe it was a glitch there. But we've captured in Staffnage. We can now use the men here and focus on Norway.